Alright, good time zone folks. Hope you're all doing well this Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to any UK mothers out there. And happy daylight savings as well. Ugh, losing another hour. Pain. Alright. So, this afternoon session, unusually, a Sunday stream. Yeah, usually Sundays are the most chaotic days of the week for me, but today is rather quiet, so thankfully I get a bit of time to do a live stream. I want to try and finish this game off as quickly as possible, which is why I'm hoping this is the only grinding session I have to do. But it might be that I just grind in this session and not touch the final gauntlet. I might do, depending on how I feel about my deck by the end of this. But yeah, as you can see, I've been doing a lot of stuff off screen. I've now accumulated over 800 star chips, and we're going to use that to buy a dragon treasure. You can only buy one card through this. If you try and buy like duplicates, it won't let you. You only get one of each. So we're going to buy a dragon treasure. Ideally, I would like another bright castle, but because I already used the password for that, you can't do it anymore. I'll have a look at some of the other drops that we got. Right now, my deck is built mostly for tech duels, so we're going to start off with Pegasus. Pegasus has some equip spells, traps, and stuff that we really need for the final run. So yeah, let's have a look at some of the stuff I've gotten while grinding. This, in particular, will be very useful against Heishin's Gate Guardian. Warrior Elimination does exactly what it says on the tin. It takes out any warrior monster your opponent controls. That includes Gate Guardian. So if we pull this, it might be, though, a wasted turn depending on how things go, because we might take out one Gate Guardian and then he'll bring out another one, if our luck is that bad. But we'll see how things go anyway. Breath of Light is a similar card. It takes out rock monsters. Don't think it's going to be that useful. And then we got a bunch of ritual cards, which I'm not going to be attempting to do at all. Just does not seem worth it. Were there any other... Yeah. Oh yeah, Acid Trap Hole. Again, not going to help against Gate Guardian, but it does help for some of these tech grindy duels, because you do need some trap cards in order to get a good tech rank. So I'm glad I got that. But a Widespread Ruin would be better. In fact, let's see. Can I sort this by... I did actually manage to get a second Dark Magician by grinding against Meadow Mage. Let's see if we can get a full playset of that this session. Not many other dragons, apart from a Yamatano Dragon Scroll, which we're kind of phasing out of the deck at this point anyway. One of the most surprising pulls I got, let's see if I can find, Guilty of the D-Knight. And I actually looked this up, I actually googled this. The D in Guilty of the D-Knight actually stands for Dark. Kind of ironic considering this is a light monster. So yeah, that's a bit of trivia. I don't know why it's abbreviated either. It's just the D-Knight. Why? Why not just put... There's plenty of space. Especially nowadays, when you consider some of the names that Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters have. You could easily fit in Dark. I don't know why. Again, they had to abbreviate it. Let's see. I did get some other spell cards. So we got a bunch of equips. Sword of Dark Destruction might be useful if we get a what's it called? A Skull Knight, because I know that's compatible with this. But another one that might be useful for Dark Magician is the Book of Secret Arts. Right now, Dark Magician is the strongest monster that I have in the army field. When the army field is in play, Dark Magician's attack power is at 3,000. So yeah, that's going to make Dark Magician my strongest for the part of the final gauntlet. And let's see, got a Goblin Fan off of Kaiba, I believe. It's not going to be that useful. The opponent barely ever uses cards like Sparks or Hinotama. Just does not seem worth doing. Yeah, let's see. I have a Labyrinth Wall in the deck currently. That's not very useful against Pegasus because Millennium Eye users have this ability to see the monsters you have face down. They still spring traps, but they don't fall for the face down defense monsters. So we're going to replace Labyrinth Wall with Dragon Treasure for these Pegasus duels. And normally I wouldn't go for tech ranks because the conditions for them are very convoluted and I just can never keep track of it. But thankfully, some people in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories community have made a calculator which helps you determine like what rank you'll end up with at the end of the duel. So I'm going to be using that for this session, especially against Pegasus. So let's see. We'll use 3 cards that initiates 2 fusions. So yeah, power rankings reward you for like brute force. Tech rankings reward you for doing pretty much everything else. We'll see how this goes, because Pegasus is one of those tricky ones. He likes to whip out Meet Your Black Dragon every now and then, and I've got nothing in the deck that can beat that. Let's see. So we just played an equip spell. That should help bring our rankings down. Ooh, a Bakuri box. Nice card. Oh, I forgot to check the turns thing. There we go. We might need to lose a few life points as well, because I noticed that tech ratings also rely on having less than the max life points. I'm just going to be focusing on initiating fusions for now. I believe 15 is the magic number when it comes to fusions. So yeah, I'm not going to be making any direct attacks, because I want this duel to go on as long as possible. So my rank drops from an S power to preferably an A tech. So yeah, mostly just going to be doing fusions. Now we see the ranking has dropped to power A. So we need to go further beyond that. So that's all his Bakuri box has taken out. I wonder if he's got any nasty surprises waiting. Like I say, he does have that Meet Your Black. Okay, but he doesn't bring it here. What is that card, I wonder, then? We're just going to make a load of twin-headed Thunder Dragons. Yep, as you can see, the power ranking is dropping with every combination I make. Like I say, I think once I reach 15 it won't go any lower when it comes to fusions. I can't remember how many turns it's been now. I need to keep an eye on that. Let's see. Oh yeah, pure magics, they also help. Playing things face down as well also brings the rating down. There we are, we'll play a Raigeki just to get a pure magic cast out of the way. Alright, another face down. Let's see. Oh, I confused Petite Dragon with Thunder. Oh yeah, I actually went ahead and used a password to get Thunder Dragon. I did win one from one of the duels last time, but because that was during the final gauntlet, and there's no save points at that stage in the game, I ended up losing it. So I thought, yeah, it's only like 200 odd star chips, might as well buy myself one. Because otherwise I'd just be grinding against Sekbaton for ages. Ooh, a face-down Uranus monster. I wonder what that is. Okay, now we finally get a trap to play down. So let's face-down plays. Let's attack into this just to see what it is. Okay, a Togex. That's not too bad. Let's put one of these in defense position, see if we can bait him into attacking. So that's another thing we need. It's like effective attacks, which are like attacks on monsters that are in attack position. Alright, I'll play this equip card face down first. Use it on this Thunder Dragon, which we've already powered up. Hopefully having multiple equipped cards will help increase tech rank as well. This is the first time we've used more than one in the deck, so I don't know how that affects things. Right, and then next turn I'll probably play... Oh! Okay, never mind, we baited him into attacking anyway. That's the trigger trap. So now our rank goes up to a Tech D. So now now that ranking should go up. as we continue on this duel. Well, we'll just take out any one of these. Doesn't really matter. So there we go. 3 cards used. Initiates 2 fusions. Put this on Moon, just for a bit of variety's sake. And I'll attack with a Pluto. I could do more damage here, but we want, like I say, I want to keep this going for as long as possible, so I can perform more actions and get my ranking up. So this is going to be a rather grindy start to this. I'm probably just going to do an hour's worth of duels against Pegasus, and then do as many as I can against the Meadow Mage. So here we are, that's another pure magic. The field spells are pure magics. Oh wow, 4300 attack. Almost strong enough to beat a Blue Eyes ultimate. Almost. It's going to take a lot more. Alright, so let's end the turn there. Yeah, so it's going to take quite a bit to get us back up to an A rank now. Let's see. I don't know why I always go for the Thunder Monster first. I guess I'm just a bit paranoid that something might happen. Yeah, we'll play Summon Moon. Okay, I Prevent Rat. There might come a time where I might want to bump off a card just to bring out a weaker one to bait him into attacking more. Oh, there we go. There's my Acid Trap Hole, so we'll play that face down. We'll play one of these in defense just to see. I'll put that one in defense. I don't know if he's got anything strong enough to attack it though, so I might just send out something else to bait him. Alright, face down defense Uranus Monster. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll play a Yamatano Dragon Scroll. Just bump off this Twin-Headed. I'll play it in Venus. There we go, and then I've not lost my marbles. This is deliberate. Like I say, the higher life points, the less of a chance your tech rank is going to go up. So I need to get my life points down a little. I will just attack this though, just to get off the board. Pegasus is prone to using cards like Raigeki, so you got to be really careful when trying to tech him, especially if you try and do the deck out method, which does require him having to set up a load of fusions. Alright, so... Alright, we're almost at 15 fusions, which should be enough to get us up to at least rank B. So, play 2 more cards, initiate 2 fusions. Oh, okay, so our rank is still at C. Alright, in turn. Really, I could do with some more effective attacks, but I never really feel like playing a lot of weak monsters. Let's see. So I've got another Umi Field waiting in the deck, so that should help bump up our numbers a bit. Also, the more cards you use, the higher your tech rank will be. So if I end up using my entire deck, that should help. Obviously, that means the duel will just take a bit longer. Let's see. Use these 2. Oh yeah, Kaminari attack, I think I got from the Meadow Mage. I think. Because I know he's one of the characters that drops that card. Yeah, so I'm worried this might end up just being a B rank. Right, we'll do a free card fusion here. That will be all my cards though, so I don't know if I want to... Yeah, no, let's just make it a 2 card fusion. So 1, 2. Oh, so our rating's gone up to a B. I know I've still got an Umi field, which I should hopefully play next turn. Okay, a Dark Rabbit. And should have at least 2 more turns left. We do not draw the other Umi field, so I'll have to rely on that next turn. Let's just see if I can bait him again. In fact, I should be safe. I'm at 7,300 life points, so this should not be too detrimental. Okay, so let's see. 5,500. Just take that off the board first. End turn. Like I say, Umi should be the last card in the deck. Alright, there we go. So, 4,600 life points. Still on B rank. Let's just play this. And let's see if this bumps us up. No, still at B rank. So this might not be a successful... Oh, no. Okay, that effective attack does put us at A rank, so we should get 4 star chips and more of a chance of a magical trap card, but there's still a chance we might get a monster. So let's see. What does Pegasus give us? Puppet Ritual. Again, not looking to use any of the ritual cards, but it is neat we get a spell rather than a monster. So what does this do? Sacrifice Puppeteer and Machine Monsters to summon the puppet. I cannot remember which monster this is, but again, won't be using this card in my deck anyway. I only hope now Duck Station doesn't crash. I think I found the settings that should help against, like, you know, the game crashing. So let's see. I'm gonna play this Umi turn 1, and hopefully he'll play a monster, something I can beat anyway. I just hope this isn't the duel where he brings out a... Oh, okay. Harpy's Pair, I can deal with that. Alright, so right off the bat we lose 2,000 life points, that's fine. That already brings us down to a power A. Let's use these 3. So, 1, 2, 3. Initiates 2 fusions. And then we'll get an effective attack here. Awesome. And then end turn. So when doing effective attacks, you really need to be careful. You might end up taking out the opponent before you could set up your tech ranking. So yeah, I'm just gonna fuse. And then when I get a magic or a trap, I'm gonna set those down. Ideally, the more trap cards I can get, the better. Because I think that really helps with the tech ranks. Alright, another 3 fusion twin-headed. Already at power B. So yeah, I apologise that this part of the session is going to be a bit tedious. Like I say, we'll only be going for about an hour, I think. That's about as much as I can stomach of this. Before we move on to some matches against the Meadow Mage. Right, so here we go. I hope I'm keeping track of everything here. Again, try not to take too many unnecessary risks. That's why I keep taking out all Pegasus and monsters as they come out. Alright, yeah, Faceless Mage. So that bumps us down to 4700, still rank B. Right. Hopefully this trap trigger will bump us down a little. There we go. Like I say, even though characters like Pegasus can see face-down monster cards, they still fall for the traps. Yeah, we'll use Curse of Dragon here as well. So let's see, 2 cards used, initiates 2 fusions. And there we go. In fact, shall I just keep one of these in defense position, just see if I can bait him with anything else? Let's see. Alright, face down Uranus. That's probably Togex, I think. So let's see, cards used, face down plays. We'll use Dragon Treasure on this twin-headed. It's now already up to a D-Tech. Bit sooner than last time because, yeah, we took a chunk of damage off the bat. So now, hopefully, this should be an easy A-Tech. Cards used, face down plays. More magic. Attack this. It's a Parrot Dragon. Alright, end turn. Really trying to concentrate on, you know, making sure I keep track of everything that I do. That is the unfortunate thing. If I didn't have an app that tells me exactly what I'm doing, like, I would struggle so much, and I would not attempt to do any of this on stream. I think we've established already that I have the memory retention of a sieve. It all sprinkles out the bottom. Okay, let's see. So just, I guess for now, just keep fusing. This is pretty much all I can do for a little while. Hopefully I can get hold of a Megamorph. I've not gotten any equipped cards from Pegasus yet. The best I've gotten is the Acid Trap Hole trap card. Everything else I've gotten just hasn't been all that useful. Let's see. I'll use a Mortal Thunder. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 fusions. We should get up to a B soon. With a Dark Rabbit. Such a shame that more tunes weren't in this game. I mean, if Blue Eyes Toon Dragon was in here, that would help me out a lot. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yep, there we are. Now a B power rank. We just need... no, B tech rank rather. Just need to perform a few more actions and it should be an A. We just hope we don't deck out before. But I don't think Pegasus has Swords of Revealing Light. I know Isis does. She is a pain to tech against. Alright, so let's play this Acid Trap. Now that I have that on the board, I wonder. Yeah, I think I just end turn here. Oh, okay, there's a Raigeki. That's fine though. Yep. Triggered trap. Bye bye Rude Kaiser. And now we just bring out another twin-headed. 2 cards used, initiates fusion, end turn. And then we'll play some of the pure magics in the next couple turns. I'll play my own Raigeki, just a bit of retaliation. Face down plays, Raigeki, so that's a pure magic. Still not quite an A, but we'll get there. I don't quite remember what the numbers are for certain actions. Let's just play the Umi first. Cards used, face down plays, pure magic. Oh, okay, we're at an A tech already. So next turn I could just go all out. Alright, yeah, so I don't need to keep track of this anymore. We've got a guaranteed A tech. I just need to be careful because again we are running low on cards. Should have 2 turns left. I don't know what this is. I'll attack with twin-headed anyway. Oh, Rude Kaiser, okay. And then Red Eyes for a direct attack. End turn. Ideally, I want to finish this off with twin-headed, but I think finishing off with anything. We find that, yeah. Should have enough attack power now to finish game. Winged Dragon number 2. Alright, Red Eyes attacks and Kaminari attacks. So there we are. You win! It's an A-Tech and it's a burglar. Monster Cardo! That's not what we wanted. Damn it, Pegasus. A troll to the bitter end. Alright. Nearly half an hour into the stream, so might just be we do a couple other duels against Pegasus and then move on to Meadow Mage. Let's see, cards used, face down plays, Umi, and end turn. Alright, they're starting off with a fusion. Oh no! Okay. And equip, so I definitely need to play a twin-headed here. 4900. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, at this stage I want to fuse as many monsters as possible. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, initiate fusions. I'm going to play this on a Moon. Again, I want to do as little damage as possible first thing. Alright, end the turn. Okay, there we go. We've got a fake trap. So I'll play that down and then... No, I'll take this thing out first and then set up a decoy next turn. Alright, so what's the weakest thing I've got in my hand at the moment? Lala Liyun. So we'll play you in attack position. Cards used, face down plays. Let's see if we can knock our life points down a little more. Okay, so that's at 4,000. Still just an A power rank at the moment. End the turn, and they should attack into my Lala Liyun and trigger the trap. So there we go. A Yamadron. Okay, so now we've done that. Let's bump this up to a twin-headed. Oh, whoops. I did not think. Oh, that might cost me. I'll play it in defense position anyway, because effective attacks do still work here. So yeah, having a bit of extra bait, not a bad thing. Oh, should probably, yeah, need to keep an eye on the turn counter. Cards used, face down plays, pure magic. Could do with an equip at some point. Hopefully Pegasus drops us this Megamorph this stream. But that's probably wishful thinking on my part. Mind you, I did get Gilded of D-Knight from Jonah, which is the rarest drop. I didn't realise that until I looked up just before stream. Yeah, I'll play another twin-headed. Oh, what? I'm really not concentrating now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so that was only one fusion initiated there. And again, more bait doesn't hurt. End the turn. Okay, there we go. So that's another effective attack at least. And I've got enough cards in this deck to initiate more fusions, so it's really no big deal. Let's see. Thunder, Dragon, and not Dragon Zombie, because that makes a... Actually, you know what I could do? Yamatano Dragon Scroll, Dragon Zombie, and then Immortal Thunder. That should still make a twin-headed. Yeah, there we go. Play this one in Moon. Oh, they're both Moon, okay. Alright, end turn. I need to concentrate now. I don't know why I'm messing up with these fusions so much. Like I say, I think it's just a lot to keep track of. Oh, there we go, there's an equip spell. I do just want to make a Pluto twin-headed, first of all, though. Oh wait, no, it's just the one fusion. Yeah, Pluto one just so we don't do too much damage on an effective attack. Okay, so that takes us up to a C rank now. So maybe it's not a bad idea to throw out some weak monsters after all. Alright, let's get an equip spell going. Cards used, face down plays. Equip magic. Still only a C rank though. Alright, a Vermilion Sparrow, interesting. End the turn. Alright, ooh, another pure magic, let's get that on the board. Face down plays. Pure magic's now at 3. I think 4 should give more points from what I've read. Let's see. Alright, so we've got quite a few Thunders in the hand at the moment. Let's fuse Lala Liyun with Curse of Dragon. Oh yeah, Curse of Dragon. I forgot to talk about that one. Easily one of my favourite monster designs in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I managed to pull up from Meadow Mage. Meadow Mage drops a lot of decent cards. Not many of them are strong enough to take on any of the final gauntlet, apart from Meet Your Black Dragon. That's going to be the best chance I have of beating the last stage of the game. We'll see if we can pull it. If not, I'm sure there are other ways. Right, let's see, Pure Magic. Still at a grade C though. Right, an Illusionist Faceless Mage. Yeah, it's odd that a lot of Pegasus's actual ace monsters aren't in this. Like, I'm pretty sure Dark Rabbit and Faceless Mage are the only two that are used in the anime and manga to appear in this game. The game doesn't really treat him as a major character anyway, so I guess it makes sense. But it still sucks that that barely any of the tunes. Stuff like Relinquish wouldn't work in this game anyway. Alright. Oh, there we go. Acid Trap. So, next turn we'll set up a decoy. Yeah, Toon Alligator. Literally the only two monster in this game. Dark Rabbit also kind of counts, but yeah. Right, so what is that? Uranus. Yeah, I'll play Mega Thunderball. And I'll attack this. Practical. So that takes us down to 3250. Still not enough to drop rank, or increase rank rather. Alright, end turn. You should trigger my trap this turn. No, no, what? Okay, do I need to summon a weaker monster? Well, that's not gonna do it. Christ. Okay, so I think I just leave that monster alone. Yeah, there we go. He plays his Raigeki. He's gonna direct attack, and then that's gonna trigger my acid trap. There we go. Bye bye, Dark Rabbit. Let's see. Let's do. Fire Beast, One-Eyed Shield Dragon, and Black One Fire Dragon. 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright, end turn. I should have played the the One-Eyed Shield Dragon over one of the other twin-headeds. So, face down plays, equip magic, still just at a B at the moment. But that's all the equips, magics and traps that I have in the deck at the moment, so should be able to do a few more fusions. So this should make Komori Dragon and then twin-headed. If I do one more fusion next turn, that should bump me up to an A, hopefully. Another alligator. End turn. Alright, so I've got to be careful at this point. Yeah, I'm just going to play Red Eyes face down this turn. And then I'll do some last fusions on the next. And then whatever happens, I'll go for the win. Yeah, so here we go. So I'll just bump out a lot of these monsters, just leave Metal Dragon and Bolt Escargot, and that should make another twin-headed. 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. That's enough to get us up to an A. Again, rather tedious method of getting some decent cards in this game, but most of the time it works. Right, what do you give me? Millus Radiant. Are you kidding me? Yeah, some of the time it works. Rest of the time, though, you just get garbage like this. Ah. Alright, so 1 or 2 more duels against Pegasus, and then we'll move on to the Meadow Mage. See if we can get that Meet Your Black. Would still like to get another Bright Castle, or maybe even a Megamorph before we do that, but yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do a 4-card fusion this time around. Because I know that any card mixed with Wicked Dragon makes a Komori Dragon. So this fusion should work. Yep, there we go. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon right off the bat. End turn. And this is where he throws out his Meet Your Black Dragon. No, okay. Fair enough. Ooh. All my equips. Right, we're just going to play the Umi field first. So face down plays. Pure Magic. And then just make sure I clear up the board. Yeah, we'll clear up the board for now, because I don't know if I can make another twin-headed at the moment with my hand the way it is. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'll just play another Umi field, end turn, and then see what he does. Yeah, let's see. See if he pulls out his Raigeki. Oh, no, okay. Alright then. Fair enough. Ooh. Acid Trap Hole. Oh, okay, there it is. There's the Raigeki. So we should be able to initiate a trap here. And then we'll take a bit of life point damage as well. Okay, so not much. And then we'll fuse into another twin-headed. So 2 cards used, initiates 1 fusion. And then 1 effective attack. End the turn. Thankfully when I face the Meadow Mage I don't have to do any of this. Let's just make sure I do as much damage as I can without performing too many actions. Let's see, let's start using some of these equips now. So, face down plays, equip magic. It takes down his Dice Armadillo, end the turn. So I could get a card like a Mountain Field to power up a potential Meet Your Black, but that wouldn't help much against the final 3, since they both also use a dragon monster, and that will buff them up as well. I probably want to end up sticking with the Umi field. Maybe Yami if I get some more powerful dark monsters, but yeah. Umi, I think, prevents some of the strongest monsters they have from getting even more powerful. Alright, so now we can get on to some more fusions. Yeah. Combine these 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Cool, so we're now already at a Tech D rank. End turn. Kyber is actually a good one to grind tech duels against, because he has a very high chance of dropping certain trap cards like Widespread Ruin, He's not very easy to get a tech win against though, because yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon, his ace, takes up pretty much everything I have, so you got to be really careful. It's taken me a lot of grinding to get to a comfortable stage where I could probably take him on more frequently, or more consistently, I should say. Yeah, it's a shame I've had to do a lot of my grinding off screen, but it's either that or subject you to a lot of like fruitless sessions, like for weeks on end before I reach the final game. But I think I'm now at a point where my deck is good enough. Might need to get a few more cards just to guarantee a win. Like I say, if I'm not at any point to finish the game by the end of this session, I will do a bit more of a grind in my own time, just to get enough star chips for another equip card. That could help. So what I do there was a... I've not been keeping track. I think that was a 3-card fusion. Yeah, that was a free card. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll use this Dragon Zombie. Because sometimes fusions involving this card don't go well. You have to be really careful, because otherwise you end up with a Skelegon rather than a twin-headed Thunder Dragon. There we are. End turn. Another three-way fusion. Oh yeah, Red Eyes is still face down. So what? I have one more trap card in the deck. I think I've already used up the Essa trap, so it's probably the fake trap. God, getting a lot of low-level monsters here. Oh, no. Don't want to highlight that. Right. Turn. Please give me my fake trap. Nope, not yet. And I've got nothing here I can fuse either. So I might just bait him into attacking. In fact, we're in a decent spot now, so I'm just gonna see what this... Okay. So I'll take a bit of damage from that attack. That's fine. What was it? Just one card used, and then my life points dropped to 6,500. Oh. Okay, so another 100 gone. Another fusion. Let's see. Yeah, Crawling Dragon. That'll do. So now up to a B rank. And I can take this out with Red Eyes easily without doing too much damage to Pegasus before I get the A. Alright, here we go. Yeah, just another 2-card fusion here. Running dangerously low on cards, but we got the A rank, so time to go all out. I believe that leaves us more time to do one last duel against Pegasus. Let's see what we can get. Obviously, it would be nice if I can get something from this duel as well that could help. Come on, drop that Megamorph. You know you want to. Megamorph! Yes! Finally. Oh, that's going to be a big help. In fact, I'm going to save right here. Oh, you beauty. Oh, what a drop. Okay. Just have a look at this, make sure it's the... Yes! So if you don't know what this card does in the game, most equipped cards only powerful monster by 500 points. This card in this game, however, increases their attack by 1,000. So if you give this to a twin-headed Thunder Dragon, its attack power immediately goes up to 3,800, enough to take out Gate Guardian. Again, there are other monster cards I would like to get besides Twin-headed Thunder Dragon for the final stretch of this game, but whether or not we get that remains to be seen. Let's see. What can I take out here? Like I say, Dragon Zombie is a bit of a hit and miss card, so I'm probably going to take that one out of the deck. Replace that with a Megamorph. Alright, so that's good. We got a third equipped spell now. Let's just see if we can grab something else here before we move on to Meadow Mage. Alright, so we'll play the Umi Field first and foremost. Okay, yep, a pure magic. And hopefully he just goes for a direct attack this turn. Oh, he fuses. Twin-headed? Twin-headed, okay. Alright. 4,700 points of damage. So, if I take this thing out, I wonder if he's going to fuse again next turn. I'm not going to take any chances though, because I know for a fact he has Raigeki. So if I end turn here, he's going to pop that and go for a direct attack anyway. Okay, a Bright Castle on a man-eating black shark. Again, odd that this card's name wasn't censored when a lot of other monster cards with black in the name gets their name censored. Very strange. Alright, so... yeah, I don't think we've got much to fear now. I just need to be extremely careful of what I do with my life points for the rest of the duel. Okay, end turn. Alright, let's see. I need to play some spells now. Let's see, face down plays, another pure magic. I think next turn I'll set the trap card and get a decoy set up. Oh my god, what? Oh, the Meteor Black. I talked about it, and there it is. Oh, this sucks. I might lose this one. I would say very rarely does he bring it out, but when he does, that just messes up the whole thing. That would have been the opportune time to have an equipped card in the hand. Alright. Oh, was that another one? Whatever it is, I've lost this duel anyway. Okay, Vermilion Sparrow, yep. Pegasus was like, "You got my Megamorph, boy. But now it's time for you to face my ultimate creature. That's some karma right there. I take his Megamorph off him, and then he smacks me in the face with his Meteor Black. We're gonna try that one again, though. Ah, such bad luck. Hopefully this time things go better. What do I want to do here? I guess I just play a trap turn 1? Not the best start, but at least we can scout. Oh, Harpy's Feather Duster, okay. That's fine. I've still got another trap I can use. So let's see, Wicked Dragon and Lala Liyun. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. Don't you dare pull out the Meteor Black again. Okay, so it's a Mars, but he's played it face down. So I wonder what that could be then. I'm going to play Raigeki on it anyway. Just so I can initiate a Pure Magic. End turn. Okay, Uranus in defense. It's probably a Togex, if anything. Which isn't necessarily all that strong, but yeah. Oh, I hope this time I'm better prepared for any Meteor Blacks that come my way. Okay, it's a Rude Kaiser. Let's see, end turn. At least him pulling out a Meteor Black isn't as frequent as Kaiba pulling out his Blue Eyes. That I'm thankful for. So there we are, let's play an Equip to get our rank down to Power B. So if you get the average rank, regardless of whether it's power or tech, that's a different drop pool as well, but it's mostly like average power monsters, and there are a few useful magic and traps sprinkled in, but they're not as frequent. Really, you want to go for A-tech ranks if you want any decent spells and traps for the deck. Dice Armadillo. If he could drop a second Megamorph, that'd be great. Even if he just drops a second Bright Castle, I'd be chuffed with that as well. Alright, so we got another Pure Magic. Of course, he Feather Dusted away my trap card last time. But that usually happens when you play a card face down against some opponents. They'll just use the Feather Duster to get rid of it turn 1. Let's see. Little Freeway Fusion here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling at the moment. Our rank should drop eventually. Oh, so I could have done without him Feather Dusting me first turn. Alright, there's the Bright Castle. So there we are. This dragon is more than strong enough to take on a Meteor Black if he decides to pull it randomly. Alright, finally down to Power D. Alright, let's get another Pure Magic in here. Face down, please. Pure Magic. Alright, I've just reached the hour mark, so I'm gonna move on to the Meadow Mage after this. I'd say, thankfully we're in a better spot this time than we were in the last duel. That was just really unfortunate. Alright, still on the power side of the scale. This one's going to go a bit slower. Used up all my equips, still got one spell left to play. Heck no. I'll keep Black on Fire Dragon for when I need to bait him. The Curry Box. There we are, his cards are getting a bit stronger now. Like I say, we're in a good spot. We've still got all our life points as well, so if he does bring out something like the Meet Your Black Dragon, we're ready for it. There's my Mega Morph. I thought I said I used all my equips, but no I didn't. I forgot about Mega Morph. 5,300 attack power. If I can bring out something like that in the duels, in the final gauntlet, we'd be all set. This campaign will finally be over. And now it's just a matter of, can I pull off a move like that in the campaign itself? Oh, Super Metroid 94, thank you so much for following. Okay, let's see, face down plays, pure magic, finally on the tech side of the scale. Yeah, I know I'm using Umi a lot, even though the Ocean Field is set up, but this still counts towards playing a pure magic card. So that's why I do that, in case you think I've gone mad. Let's see. Do some more fusions. Getting close to the magic number, so hopefully that will bump us up a little. Ooh, okay, Meet Your Dragon. Even if I get one of those against the Meadow Mage, that should help a bit. But ideally, I would like a standalone Meet Your Black. Yeah, again, all I can really do here is fuse. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I still have a trap card waiting in the deck somewhere. Hopefully that's not the final card. That would be annoying. Okay, another face down. Still no. Alright, I think this might be time to bait into an effective attack. So I'm gonna... In fact, I should probably swing at him with Baby Dragon just to knock my life points down a little bit. And I do mean a little bit. That was not as much damage as I was expecting to take. Mon Lavas. Okay, end turn. Really? Alright, so I've still got one more fusion to perform. So we'll just do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Still at a C rank. God, I hope I draw the the acid trap hole next turn. Alright, end turn. I mean, even if I just end up with a B rank, that's fine. Okay. Let's finally play something I can attack. Oh wait, this, I should have been attacking him, really. I didn't think of this. Alright. So, cards used, face down plays. I'll hit him with an effective attack from Red Eyes. And then just drop his life points down with twin-headed. I don't think... I think it's just going to be an average rank. Yeah, I cannot play the Acid Trap Hole now. There's no point. So, let's see. Just use up all the cards in the hand. Yep, still only a C. Initiate fusion, yep. Oh well. I got my Megamorph, that's, I'm very happy with that. But now we move on from Pegasus to the Meadow Mage, see if we can get any more decent monster cards from him. You win! It's going to be Hitotsumi Giant. That's fair enough, I wasn't expecting much anyway. I can get rid of this calculator now. I should probably... Hang on, yeah, I'll link it in chat. Oh, hang on, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll link this in chat, so anyone who wants it can use it. There we go. Oh, what's happened there? Yeah. I'll probably put it on the YouTube VOD later as well. Alright, so yeah, that'll do against Pegasus. Now we need to restructure the deck to take on the Meadow Mage. So, let's see. Mostly want to get rid of some of my low-level dragons. A lot of the trap cards I don't really need either. It's gonna hurt things, I think. Probably just gonna keep the Megamorph. Don't need too many magic cards. And then, let's see. I want to get my Dark Magicians back. Probably some of the warrior cards as well. So let's see, Warrior of Tradition, Guilty of the D-Knight. Again, very surprised to pull that during my grinds. Mostly want to stick to fusions that only require 2 monsters, so... I'll get rid of some of the weaker Thunder monsters. And some of the weaker dragons. Let's see, Guiltier, Flame Swordsman, let's see, Garuzies. I mean, we'll be using the Yumi field as well as the Sogen field, so I guess Deep Sea Shark wouldn't hurt. Vermilion Sparrow, I don't think it gets a power-up from any of the fields that we use. Swamp Battle Guard. Okay, I could probably put back a few dragons. Axe Raider. Yeah, I could probably do with putting some dragons back in the deck. Let's see. We've got enough baby dragons. Wicked Dragon. Yamatano. And a one-eyed shield. This should be good enough. Let's see. Hopefully we can get some consistent wins with this. So normally the lower mages will... Oh, yeah, I probably should have kept a few more funders in. Alright. Okay, I'll play Axe Raider anyway. Yeah, so I might have to restructure the deck afterwards. Yep, there goes a Sogen. Okay, so no electric monsters. That sucked. Yeah, definitely gonna have to restructure after this duel's finished. hopefully we can do a decent amount here. Yeah, so might take out the Axe Raider. Yeah. I just didn't think. Do need to keep some sort of kind of consistency going here. That has to be the Millennium Shield. Unfortunately, I don't think I've got anything here that beats that, even with Megamorph. So, yeah. At least I know what to do next time. Okay, yeah. Oh, what's this? Garuzias, okay. If you could give me a twin-headed... Oh, Curse of Dragon would help. I think I would need another equip spell, but this should be fine. Here we go. Curse of Dragon, 3000 attack, in Saturn. So that matches Millennium Shield, but not enough power to beat it, unfortunately. So yeah, I'll take some of the warriors out and put some thunders back in. So I don't think I'm going to get a good power ranking for this, but live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Let's see, Uranus. So this should do a good amount of damage. In turn. Did I keep Raigeki in the deck? I know I kept the Umi Fields. Oh, speaking of, this will be very handy right about now. Really, I could have done with that in the opening hand. But this is fine as well. And then twin-headed for the final attack. This is probably going to be an average rank. So at best I'll probably end up getting something like a Crawling Dragon. Griffor. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay, let's get rid of some of these cards. Let's put some Thunders back in. Yeah, we'll take out Deep Sea Shark, don't really need that. Kairyu is fine because that fuses with the other dragon-like monsters. Axe Raider, no. Yeah, I probably don't need anything like this, right? Okay. Let's put some Thunders back in. If I only do like a few fusions during the duel, that shouldn't affect my rating all that much. There we go. This should be fine. This should at least help me get a twin-headed. Alright, there we go. We got some thunder monsters and some dragons. In fact, I want to make sure I do as little fusions as possible. So we'll combine the Lala Leon with Curse of Dragon. I'll play it in Moon. Probably going to play a Sogan turn 1. No? Is this going to be his shield? No, it's not even going to be shield. Okay. Right. Guess I'll just fuse into another twin-headed and then go for an attack. Can't see us being too strong. Rabid Horseman, yeah. So we're good. The lower mages are obstacles more than anything. They don't have anything too powerful, even with the field up. What is it? Okay, Jupiter. So I could do with a Mars, but I don't have anything with the Mars Guardian Star on it. Maybe. Oh wait, no. I have a Kaminari attack, so I can do a 2-card fusion there. There should still hopefully be an A rank. A and S share the same drop pool, so shouldn't matter too much. Alright, there we are. And what do we get? Oh, Wretched goes to the attic. Still an S rank though, so that's good. Alright. See how many of these duels we can get done by around 6 o'clock, and then we'll see how I feel about taking on the final gauntlet of the campaign. Ooh, okay, this is a very good start. Okay. So this should help me against anything the Meadow Mage wants to send out. Okay, he plays Sogen turn 1. That's great. That's perfect, actually. Let's see. Don't have anything too strong. Again, don't want to fuse too many cards together. Play that in Moon as well. Right, so anything I attack directly with should get me the game. 1400 life points left. So I can just play a card without needing to fuse. Plays a face down anyway. There's my Dark Magician. One of 2 Dark Magicians. A Warrior of Tradition. Dark Magician! Dark Magic Attack! Recently found out there's a Twitch channel that just plays episodes of all of the Yu-Gi-Oh series, and I've been quite enjoying that. Another Curse of Dragon. That's great, actually. I will gladly take that. In fact, again, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to save. Could do with more cards that allow me to fuse without using too many. So Curse of Dragon is perfect. If I could get a hold of a Guy the Fierce Knight, that would be great as well. So let's see, let's get rid of one of the low-level dragons. Get rid of Yamatano. Replace that with Curse. I would like more Kaminari attacks. Ideally, I would like to get a Sangra of the Thunder, but one of the only characters that drops that is Heishin. Let's see. I might be able to beat the first incarnation of Heishin. His ace monster is Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. So I think I should have a good chance of getting some decent drops from him now. Okay, he plays a Sun monster in defense, so I'm going to play Dark Magician. Okay, the Judge Man. Okay. Cool. Let's see, what's his life points at the end of this? 5,200, so... Ideally, I would want a direct attack with Dark Magician and another Meteor Black. Oh, there's Guiltier. Oh, it's got a Mars Guardian Star, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Guiltier in Mars. In fact, I'm going to do the animation for this. Since we have not seen... Well, we've seen Guiltier on Jono's side of the board, and a few times against the Meadow Mage. But we never got to see its attack. I summon Guiltier, the D-Knight! Again, D is actually dark, which is weird when you consider it's actually a light monster. Guilty of the Dark Knight. Attack is Master Tamer. I cannot remember what his attack is called, but yeah. Yeah, your Master Tamer just got tamed. I don't know. I guess he's the bottom in this relationship. What am I saying? Alright. And then attack with the Dark Magician and Twin-Headed Thunder, and that should be game. And we get a Jinzo number 7. So we're going to get a few stinkers here. I've accepted that. But there are a lot of gems in his drop pool. Alright, so here we go. Oh wait, no, yeah, no, this is actually fine. I remember someone telling me last time that I should play Umi face down on the board. Because otherwise if I play it turn 1, it's just going to be a wasted move. I think I should just be fine to fuse here. I don't think I need to use Mega Morph. And then play the Moonfield, activate Umi. It might be that he tries to activate another Sogen next turn, but if that happens, he'll just leave the board wide open to another direct attack. Yep, there we go, another Sogen. So, Twin-Headed is 2800, so that will leave 19... Okay, so Warrior Tradition. I could easily finish this game off now, yep. God, so quick compared to the tech duels. Hopefully that means we get some good cards here as well. Torike. God damn it! Like I say, that was an A power rank, but A powers are fine. Yeah, that's all my water used up. Okay, so again, Umi Field face down, end turn. Play Sogen turn 1, awesome. So now I am free to fuse into a Twin-Headed. Play the Umi Field. And then go for a direct attack. Like I said, this match should be over in a matter of 2 minutes. Still a hell of a long time to grind in this game if you want to get any of the super rare cards like Blue Eyes White Dragon. Calculated it last time, and it would take nearly an entire year of playing non-stop to get enough star chips to just to buy a Blue Eyes, which is not worth it. As a wise woman once said, "Ain't nobody got time for that." Sangan. Alright, we did just get Curse of Dragon a few duels ago, so maybe we'll have a bit of a drought for a little while. But hopefully you drop something decent in the next few duels. Again, Umi turn 1, lovely. Ooh, going for fusions. Interesting. Oh, and he goes for a direct attack. Alright. Okay then. That's very rare to see. I wonder if this means he's not going to play Sogen. No, it doesn't look like he's playing Sogen at all. Alright, no Millennium Shields either. I don't know what to do here. If I do too many fusions, it's gonna hurt my score, but if I take too many turns... Right, yeah, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to fuse. And then again, I guess, like, a few average ranking duels won't hurt too much. Still get some halfway decent cards from him that way. Okay, there's an Uranus card. That might be the shield. Just gonna attack into it, and oh god. Okay, Empress Judge. Okay, cool. Did I not fuse on that? Oh, okay, I did fuse on. That was Moon. Good. Alright, dread to think what the rating's going to be on this one. Oh, still an A. An A rank, rather. Celtic Guardian. Not terribly useful. Still better than some of the other drops we've gotten. The Celtic Guardian, Yugi! Good old Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Alright. Oh, another turn 1 Umi. Nothing great in terms of monster cards. Oh, another turn 1 fusion. What is going on? You don't normally do this. Yes, I'm gonna have to use a few cards this turn. Or I could just play Swamp Battle Guard. That might be good. Clearly he's not got many strong monsters in his deck at the moment. Alright, end turn. Let's see what he does. Oh, okay, never mind. Warrior of Tradition, okay. What do... Yeah, this is definitely going to hurt my score. I played it in Pluto instead of Moon. Yeah, I don't think he's got a shield on him, so it shouldn't matter too much. Okay, Dark Magician. Good. I forget what Guardian Star that was, but he normally plays Jupiter monsters. So I should be fine with Mars. Hopefully I'll be able to finish him off next turn. Alright, Curse of Dragon. This should be enough. We'll attack with Twin-Headed just to guarantee. Dark Magician. And Curse of Dragon. Get this time, White Dolphin. Damn it, Meadow Mage. Let's see how many more duels we can get done in the next half hour. Yeah, definitely want to fuse these two together. I'm try and use as few cards as possible. It's probably going to be another one of those. Yep, turn 1 Sogan. It's going to play Millennium Shield next turn. Oh, this is annoying. I can do some decent damage this turn at least. I'll do some 2700 left. Please no Millennium Shield. Oh, no, okay. Sends out the Judge Man. So, Dark Magician against Judge Man should knock him down to 2400. That should be enough for Warrior Tradition to take out the rest of his life. Sweet. Dark Magician! Dark Magic Attack! And then Warrior Tradition for the final blow. Sweet. Torike.
Emotional damage.
Alright, considering we've only been at this for about half an hour, we've managed to beat him nearly 10 times now. Let's see, I'll fuse Tripwire Beast with Red Eyes. Let's see what he does this turn. Turn 1 Sogan. Okay. I'll see what he plays next turn. If he puts an Uranus monster face down, I'll know it's the Millennium Shield. Oh no, Mercury, okay, so I don't need to do any of that. Alright, so Twin-Headed should be strong enough to beat this. Warrior Tradition. And then the other two monsters can attack the game. Alright, so what do we get for win number 80? Give me something good. For the love of God. You win! Torike! Stop giving me Torikes! Well, at least it's not Korrigashi. I had enough of those to last me a lifetime last time. Yoy yoy yoy. Oh, there's the Megamorph. Let's see. You and Moon in turn. Come on, turn 1 Sogan, do it. Yep. Yeah, it should be fine to just play Warrior Tradition. Should be enough life to finish him off next time. Okay, Mercury. So that's probably going to be their own Warrior Tradition. Oh no, a Lava Battle Guard. Still, easy prey for my Twin-Headed. Warrior Tradition attacks directly, Curse of Dragon attacks directly. And we get... I was just saying about the Dung Beetles. Oh no! The plague of Korrigashi. Heard of the plague of locusts, now it's the plague of the dung beetles. Alright. Yeah, I have to do a three-way fusion here, I think. Would be great if I could get like a standalone twin-headed. But I think the best way to get one of those is the Labyrinth Mage. So, yeah, Sogen turn 1. Let's play Dark Magician. Yeah, I'll keep him in Mercury. Alright, let's see what he brings out next turn. Oh, that's the Judge Man. No, Guiltier. Oh, just enough. Right. Oh wait, no, this should be enough for game. I think. Yeah, because you get the power boost. And that should be enough for Dark Magician to make the final attack. There we go. Job's a good one. Alright. And Firewing Pegasus. Not great. I think that's probably one of the stronger drops you can get in the average rankings, but yeah, probably not going to be all that useful for the final run of the game. Still a decent card to get though. In fact, I probably could have put that in somewhere, but no. I'm not sure if it would be worth it. Okay, here we go. Turn 1 twin-headed. It's going to drop the Sogen field, yep. You haven't seen many Millennium Shields, so he's probably going to use one this game, I would imagine. Ooh, we got a Megamorph though, so we're prepared for that if it does happen. Let's play Guiltier. Alright, end turn. Oh, okay, no, a Jupiter monster. Let's just play a standalone Cursed Dragon. Beautiful Beast Tamer. We don't see that one very often. Guilty of the Dark Knight attacks and Cursed Dragon attacks. Can we get a Gaia? Can we get a Gaia at the very least? We got the Firewing Pegasus. Komori Dragon. Okay. I mean, it would still take a three-way fusion unless I fuse it with something above 1600 on the Thunder side of things. But we'll substitute it in anyway. Right, let's play this Umi face down. Just hope he actually goes by the script this time. There we go. Turn 1 Sogen. That's what we want to see. Now. Let's go Thunder Dragon, Baby Dragon. There we are. Try not to use too many cards. Here we are, direct attack. Should knock him down to 4,700. That should be an easy win next turn. Doesn't even put the Sogen field back up. Okay, plays a Sun monster, which Dark Magician can easily take out. Yep, there's the Judge-Man. And then twin-headed attacks directly again, and we should have game next turn. Hopefully still with an A rank. So let's see... Tripwire Beast. Yeah, Rabbit Horseman. Easy peasy. And then Dark Magician for the direct attack. And we get a Catapult Turtle. Not great. Could probably fuse it to make an Aqua Dragon at the very least, but it's not really all that useful. Still a classic card though, but yeah, just won't be good for the end game. Yeah, we'll go for another 20 minutes of this, and then we'll have a go at the campaign. I'm feeling quite confident since we got the Mega Morph. Ooh, a Raigeki. So here we go. Gonna take quite a bit more damage to finish the game next turn. Ooh, okay, Lava Battle Guard. Okay, so we can easily beat that with twin-headed, but would that be enough damage to get the win? I don't think it will. And there's nothing here I can really fuse into, so I guess just keep the attacks coming. Might get a slightly lower score, but hopefully it should be enough. Alright, a Warrior Tradition. Crawling Dragon, attack Warrior Tradition, and then attack directly with the Crawling Dragon, and let's see what score we end up with at the end of this. Jinzo number 7. Eventually, one of these cards has to be a Meet Your Black Dragon. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? Alright, so no way of making a twin-headed turn 1, but we do get the Yumi field. Yeah, I'll play Dark Magician. Activate the Yumi field. Fingers crossed that'll make him set up another field card. Waste a turn, but let's see. Oh, yep, there we go. Another Sogen. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we'll do this. Don't think it's going to be enough to get the game though. 800, yeah. We'll leave him with another 200. Thankfully, if we can beat whatever he brings out next, should be an easy win. Oh, yeah. So we can beat this with Dark Magician. Or Warrior Tradition. Let's see. Yeah, you'll go up to 2900 with the power boost. Yep. Awesome. I just hope that didn't knock me down to a B. Oh, A rank, Mystical Elf. Not bad. Not great, but not bad either. Yeah, not really seeing the Megamorph pop up. Probably do more copies of that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Like I say, I should be able to take on Gate Guardian fairly easily, especially with that spell card from Kaiba, the Warrior Elimination. Let's see, Mercury Blade. Not going for field spells or anything. Interesting. Red Eye should be able to take out whatever this is. Warrior Tradition. Twin-headed with the direct attack. Awesome. Okay, Sun. Which Dark Magician can easily take out. Perfect. There he goes. Guilty of the Dark Knight. Red Eyes Black Dragon and twin-headed attack directly for game. And let's see what card we get this time. Another Mystical Elf. Back to back. I mean, it's an alright card, just not useful in the final gauntlet. Yeah, we'll do another 10 minutes of this. Oh yeah, okay. I guess I want to use Crawling Dragon. There we go. And if he ever plays the Millennium Shield, I've got a way of getting around it. Right, yeah. Just use another monster here. So, what would this bring him down to? 5,600 damage, so... Ooh. Yeah, 2,400. Yeah, it's a moon monster, so... Nothing too dangerous, I don't think. Sword Stalker, yeah. Easy peasy. And then Thunder Dragon for game. Okay, so some duels can take just a minute, but even still, it's a ridiculous amount of time to expect someone to grind for 999,999 star chips. Ooh, okay. We can make a couple twin-headeds. That's fine, I guess. Okay. Really don't see the shield very often. No, I'm gonna play another twin-headed Thunder Dragon. play this one in Pluto instead. So you might pull out a Judge Man. Okay, what is this going to be? Oh, the Empress Judge. Okay, so what's the other one? But I think we've got enough here to win this. Yeah, just barely enough. Makes me wonder what I should put in the deck to replace some of these warriors when we go on to the final lot of duels. We get a weather control. Not great. Chances are not looking good. But I will keep going. Eventually, luck will be on my side. Alright. We got a Raigeki anyway, so if he does pull out the shield this game, I'll have a way to get rid of it. Alrighty then, let's play Warrior Tradition. And this much damage should be enough. Let's get the win next turn. Alright, end turn. So sorry, this portion of the game is rather tedious. It's just, yeah. I want to make sure that my deck is as good as it can be for the final run. Yeah, I can't summon anything strong enough to finish off this game without resorting to Raigeki, so I have to use it. Should still be an A rank though, so no big deal. And we win a White Dolphin. Insanity is doing the same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy. Laws of probability definitely aren't on my side when I live stream this. I pull some decent cards when I'm grinding off screen. On screen though is a completely different story. The best I've gotten so far is Curse of Dragon. Oh wait, no, Firewing Pegasus, but again, it's not really that useful. Okay, so he plays a Mars monster. Probably not going to have anything too strong this game. Garusis! Let's see what I can do this turn. A moon. I think I just play another monster. Okay, Battlestar. I could have beaten that with Blackland Fire Dragon. Oh well. Probably going to attack me now, yep. Flame Swordsman attacks Blackland Fire Dragon. Just hope, because I just did the one fusion, that's not gonna hurt my score. Alright, there we go. Occubeam. I mean, that's probably a decent card. Not quite endgame tier, though. Yeah. Not all that useful. Alright. So, Kaminari attack with Black Fire Dragon. 2-card fusion. There we go. What is this? That's gotta be his shield. That would be annoying if it is. Do I have anything with the Saturn got? No, I don't. I'm just gonna play cards. Yep, there's the shield. Ideally, I would want to draw a Umi or a Raigeki. That's probably another one. Alright, so yeah, we'll try and not do too many fusions. Again, I feel that, yep. So we've gone from seeing no shields to probably an entire playset. Let's see what this last card is. Oh, no, okay. It's the Empress Judge. Oh. This is annoying. Okay. So this duel's probably not going to get a high rating. In turn. So now I can beat that, whatever it is. Not getting any magics. Not even an equip spell. Take out the Rabid Horseman at least. Not played as Sogen Field at all, surprisingly. What is this hand? Yeah, I'm gonna have to concede that I'm not gonna get a high rating for this one. See how far we can. So annoying as well, because when he doesn't play the Millennium Shield, or he does some other play at the start of the game, I can beat him rather quickly. Still nothing I can play. What is this torture? Why do you do this? What, give me Umi. Umi or Raigeki. Evil. Fuck's sake. This game's just trolling me now.
Emotional damage!
Oh, come on! I don't want to fuse this many cards. Where are all my spells? Oh my god, this is frustrating. This is really frustrating. What is going on here? Right, I'm just gonna throw out all these cards. Everything just seems to be at the bottom of the deck. This Millennium Puzzle isn't helping me. It's supposed to grant me, like, you know, out of the arse pulls, but nope, I'm not getting any of them. Finally, I get an Umi. Still isn't going to be enough in the game, I don't think. Still got another turn of torture. Yep. Well, at least we got the shields out of the way. In turn. Right, let's just... yeah, fuck it. We'll use an equip spell. It's probably just going to be a D rank, whatever it is, but... I don't care, I've had enough. I hate that shield. Actually, I feel like Warrior Elimination would be good for that as well, since it is a warrior monster. Weather control, okay. So, I'm not terribly confident, but I do still want to see how this deck gets on against the final gauntlet. So let's give it a go. Alright, so let's head back up to the Vast Shrine. Face our fate once more. Go on ahead. Here, this is a secret passage. I'll open it for you. Heishin's Dark Shrine lies just up ahead. Along the way you'll find mages that have sworn to protect him. It is wise to be cautious. Alright, here we go. Halt! You are forbidden to go in to proceed any further. So speaketh the Royal Mages, Sebek the Powerful, and Neku the Skillful. This is where it all ends, oh yeah! Prepare to lose! Alright, so we want to change some cards around. Obviously, I want to get rid of the warrior monsters, since they're not going to be very good in this situation. I guess Metal Dragon, Heishin, cards like that can stay. Do I want Umi? I mean, it might be good. I don't think they use any warrior-type monsters, so I'm probably not going to add warrior elimination to the deck. But, because Dark Magician gets a power boost in the Yami field, I do want to add Book of Secret Arts. Oh, I didn't have Dragon Treasure and... Oh yeah, that's because I didn't want to have too many equip spells. Of course. Right. Yeah, I feel like Acid Trap Hole might be useful here. So let's see how this works out for us. Let's go. So we're up against the Ultimate Warrior, Sebek. Could have gone the Mega Powers route, but really, who cares about Hulk Hogan this day and age? Alright, Twin-Headed. Probably could have played him in Pluto instead. I'm trying to think what the strongest card these guys would have. Metal Zoa. That's the strongest thing that I'll have access to. Right. I'll play Dark Magician face down and see what Sebek does against that. Okay, goes for the attack. So that also takes out his Metal Zoa. But then what's left behind? Another Metal Zoa, of course. Okay, so I just need to mill out cards. Hopefully I can survive another turn. I probably should have gone for a 3-card fusion. It doesn't really matter what my final rank is at the end of this. Yeah, I'll play it in Pluto. Okay, face down card. In the back row, that's a trap. Okay, again, nothing too useful here. Definitely don't want to spring that trap card. I don't know if he has access to Widespread Ruin, but I'm not risking it. Okay, another face down. Another trap. Alright, come on, give me an equip spell. Okay, this will do nicely. I only hope now that I don't... This isn't a waste. Alright, so I'm just going to play it on the board. He can't beat it. Okay. Okay, so he keeps it in attack position. I think I want to try and spring those traps. So I'm going to risk it. Acid Trap Hole. Let's see what happens now. Okay, that... Another trap goes off. Fake trap, okay. That's fine. Okay, another trap goes down. Actually, I want to see what he does when the field changes. If these are anything like the lower mages of the other shrines, you'll probably want to set up the field again. Oh no. Okay. Interesting. I think I now just keep on the offensive. I know those traps aren't going to affect anything above 3,000. Well, there's the Zoa. So he has Metal Zoa and the regular one. Alright, I've got the Ultimate Warrior on the ropes. I activate my spell card, Raigeki! Alright, so let's Sebek down. Ancient Tool. Yeah, not quite as good as the Thunder Dragon he dropped last time. I think it was Sebek who dropped that one. Curse you, Rob! You've won for now! But Neku, he shall defeat you! So says the warrior! Ooh, yeah, I never thought I'd see Sebek defeated. Let's see what you got. Macho Man. Alright, so the skillful. This means he's going to be less about power and more about, like, trickery, I guess. Let's see. Either way, this will be a 2-card fusion, so... may as well make the most of my resources. So, oh god, what is this? Skull Knight. Oh, could really do with one of those from the Meadow Mage. Oh... do I just go for... I think I'd try to see if I can... yeah, because if I can set this up... okay, he puts the army field back up. So that's not going to help me. Really, I need an equip spell here. Ooh, yes. That'll do very nicely. So here we go. Blackland Fire Dragon, Kaminari Attack, and Dragon Treasure. That makes a twin-headed Thunder Dragon strong enough to take out your Skull Knight. There we go. In turn. The biggest obstacle, though, is yet to come. How will this deck fare against Heishin? So we've got another twin-headed here. Moon Monster. Summoned Skull. Such a shame you can't win this one off of anyone. It would have been such a good monster card. Especially considering I have a Red Eyes. Right. Okay, yeah. I can make another twin-headed here, and that should be the game. I could have just played Raigeki. I could have just done that. Right, there we go. And that is Haitian's Guards defeated. Let's see what we get. A blocker. Not going to be useful at all. So this is your power. I underestimated you. Alright, here we go. It's been some time since we last met, boy. I salute you for making it this far. But it all ends here. I haven't come this far to be beaten by a child. Alright, here we go. So... Still gonna have the Yami field. So, Dark Magician, I still want to have powered up. I think, though, I want to get rid of something for Warrior Elimination. So how many dragons do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... Okay, and then Thunders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... Yeah, so I'll get rid of a dragon card. One-Eyed Shield Dragon, and then we will put in a Warrior Elimination. Like I say, hopefully he only plays the one Gate Guardian, but who knows. Yeah, I don't think Fake Trappers are going to save me all that much. Should be fine with things as they are. Let's see how this duel goes. Alright, so there we go. We got a turn 1 Warrior Elimination. Not a lot of decent cards though. Kind of want to keep Dark Magician around. I'm gonna mill out the rest of the hand. And I'll just play Red Eyes in defense. Sorry, bud. Alright, so... that's going to be his Gate Guardian, yep. Ooh. Right. I think I'm just going to proc the Warrior Elimination now. There we go. So we got one equipped card in the hand, and a Dark Magician. Ooh. A trap card. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to spring that right now. That's probably going to be a Widespread Ruin. Yep, there we go. End turn. Okay, no trap card this time. That is Meet Your Black. Oh, perfect. Okay, here we go. This is it, Heishin. Meet the creature of your demise, the Dark Magician. If I could pull a move like this off against the next few duels, that would be amazing. Here we go. I wonder if this would be a good shot for the thumbnail later on. I know I've already used Dark Magician thumbnails, but hopefully I can get a good one of them attacking. Oh, how badly I wanted one of you. But I'm going to have to wait a little while longer. Dark Magician! Dark Magic Attack! And now Heishin has nothing that can beat this. The duel is more or less mine. Your demise draws near, Heishin. Alright, end turn. Alright, so that's going to be a Meet Your Black Dragon. Right, I'm just going to right Geki it. Get off as much damage as possible. There we go. Alright, now he plays a Pluto. And here we go. I think twin-headed should be... yeah, Sangor of the Thunder. Awesome. And Dark Magician for the final attack. Okay. The 13th grave. Well, we know now we can beat Heishin. Ridiculous! Me, beaten by this child! No! I won't let it end this way. Well done. Now all the items have been gathered as one. So, interesting thing about this shot. If you take away this text box, you can actually see Heishin laying on the floor. It's a shame you couldn't see the whole thing, but yeah. Let us head to the Forbidden Ruins. Rob. It's time to end this farce. I will now defeat you once and for all, and all of the items will be mine. Don't look so surprised. I only helped you because I needed you for my plans. I served Heishin as his right-hand man in the hopes of stealing the Millennium items one day. And then you came along. You found the temple, and you won each of the precious items, saving me the trouble of doing it myself. In short, You are nothing more than a pawn in my designs. I can never allow lowly humans such as you and Heishin to take those items. They belong to the Highborn. They can only be held by a noble, one such as myself. This place is home to my forefathers, the royal tomb of those who prospered wielding the dark power. Do you know why the place is called the Forbidden Ruins? It is because of this. The Millennium items represent a pact, an agreement for tapping the powers of darkness. The ancient kings and sorcerers gained supreme power from the Dark Lord, and now I intend to summon him here to these very chambers. I will renew that pact and regain the power to rule over all. And now, the final battle. I will eliminate you once and for all. The items shall be mine. Wow, okay then. So yeah, we're not going to use 13th Grave. I don't think I need to adjust the deck any. I think he still uses Gate Guardian. I know the strongest thing I have to deal with is Blue Eyes Ultimate. Hopefully we can deal with that. So let's see. Just going to mill through most of this deck. I'm going to play Twin-Headed in defense position, just to be on the safe side. Alright, and Seto's opening move is... It's a sun rather, Blue Eyes Ultimate. Okay. Could do with a Raigeki here. In fact, at this point, I've got nothing that can beat this, so may as well just mill through all of my cards. In fact, let's see. Yeah, we'll do this. Hopefully next turn I pull a Raigeki. Okay, plays a face down. It's a trap. Okay, so it doesn't summon anything else to the field. Warrior Elimination is not going to help here. Neither is the Dragon Treasure. Why is my avatar blinking so much? Yeah. Okay. I think I just stall out until I can get something. It's just going to continue playing face downs in the back row. All traps. Okay, there's a Raigeki. So now I'm hoping he's got no other monsters to attack with. Okay. Right, so he's just building up his back row. One spell, two traps. I'll attack with Blackland. See what happens. Okay, that's a Widespread Ruin. Okay, finally plays another monster card. Oh, it's another Sun. Another Blue Eyes Ultimate. I might be screwed here. Yeah, I really need better cards. I need a more consistent deck. This is not going to cut it. Alright, Komori Dragon combined with Dragon's Treasure. I don't think that's going to help me. Yeah, I'm done here. Gate Guardian. Of course. So we still got cards like these to contend with. Ah. Yeah, the only way forward at this point is to get stronger cards. I'm not going to be able to contend with anything beyond Heishin. Ha 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 ha! Finally, I have all of them. Power shall be mine this day. Rob, you have my thanks. Alright. So I guess we're at a bit of a standstill until I can get anything better. Let's see. How many star chips do I have at the moment? 180. So I need to get a few more to get some other spell cards. Ooh, I hope I saved after I did all the grinding. Yeah, I think Weather Control is the last card I got. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a few more quick duels. Just to see if I can get anything decent from the Meadow Mage. Yeah, let's round it up to 100 duels and then I'll call it a night. So let's see, what do I want to get rid of? I mean, fusions are quite consistent, so... Oh, right, yeah, the deck is more or less how it was when I finished the grinding session. So I've still got all my warriors in here. Dark Magician. Yeah, we can keep this as is, I think. Probably take out a few more dragons to replace with some more equips. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's get Bright Castle and Dragon Treasure back in the deck. Hope I won't have to rely on them too much, but whatever happens, happens. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. Turn 1 Umi. Let's see, yep, cool. Turn 1 Sogan. Perfect. So I think I'm gonna fuse into a twin-headed, use the Bright Castle. Just on the off chance. Flaming Moon. So this should already take him down to 4200 life. Okay, doesn't set up another Sogan. That's fine. That's probably a Millennium Shield, which I could beat now anyway. Yep, there we go. And then next turn should be the last turn. Oh. Oh wow, Empress Judge is still rather strong. Okay, here we go. Red Eyes. So attack with Twin-Headed and attack with Red Eyes for game. Another Griffle. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, Twin-Headed, turn 1. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Blaze a monster immediately. That's going to be a shield. For God's sake. Let's just play a Dark Magician. Hopefully I can get an Umi field or something to get rid of that shield. I hate those things. So, yeah, probably not going to get an A power rank anyways. May as well try and get through this one as quickly as possible. We've got nothing that's strong enough to beat any of my monsters. Let's see. Umi field. There we are. I should give a power boost to my monsters and yeah. Alright, hopefully I've got it next turn. Now he plays the Sogen. Has he just had that sitting in his hand, or did you just draw it? Either way, I think I've got this. And there we go. Shadow Spectre. Seriously. I mean, it could have been worse, could have been Skull Servant. Still, rather annoying to get these kind of drops. Well, that was still on A rank though, so it's not too bad. Alright. At least I've got something to deal with a shield if it comes. Alright, Sogen field. Oh my god, what is going on here? Alright. So, let's see, it should drop him down to 3,100. So if I Regeki next turn, that should be it. Oh? Okay, Rabid Horseman. Right, no, I'm gonna have to play something. Here we go, Twin-Headed. Attack the Rabid Horseman. Dark Magician's not going to do enough damage to win the match. But next turn I should have the game. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's just play Red Eyes. Attack with Twin-Headed. And Red Eyes attacks for game. Please let this be an omen. Please. Even a Meteor Dragon will do. White Dolphin. Meadow Mage, Meadow Mage. Alright, 5 more duels. Alright, let's just play Umi. Alright, cool. Turn 1 Sogen. Hopefully I can summon a Thunder Dragon. Ooh, perfect. So there we go, Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, play him in Moon, activate Umi. So yeah, now I need something that's going to help me beat Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Dark Magician can just about reach Blue Eyes Ultimate's power, but I still need some more equipped cards. Oh wait, Warrior Tradition has a Mars Guardian Star. Layer and face up. There we go. Yeah, just enough power to beat Neku Duel number 2. Perfect. Alright, Sun Guardian Star. Yeah, I don't think he's got anything strong enough to take an attack from Kairyu-Shin. Alright, come on. Give me something good. Feral Imp. Ay, ay, ay. Alright then. I guess just play a Dark Magician. Turn 1 Sogen. Right, here we go. Finally we get something we can work with. All Escargot and Curse of Dragon. And then if he plays the Millennium Shield, I've got the right Geki to deal with that. Ooh. Okay, Judge Man. Alright, this should be enough to finish him off. Dark Magician attacks Judge Man. Yeah, just enough. And Wretched Ghost of the Attic. Are you fucking with me right now, Meadow Mage? Alright. So yeah, we'll round this off to 100. Hopefully on the 100th duel we get something decent. Alright. I am going to use this Bright Castle just as an insurance policy. Yeah! Hey Ronan, how's it going? Alright, turn 1 Sogen. Fun fact. I took the Warhammer plunge. Oh dear. What do I do here? I guess I just play the Umi field. There we go. 3,800 damage. Right off the bat. Bought a combat patrol set. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Oh, like physical Warhammer. Oh god. A dangerously expensive hobby. But I approve. That's got to be a Millennium Shield. I am going to play the Immortal of Thunder. Physical models. Wow. Okay, Empress Judge. I probably could have easily beaten that with the Immortal, but oh well. Hopefully I still get an A rank. Alright. Yep, this should be fine. Guilty of the Dark Knight! And attack the game with twin-headed. Well, meet your black. I've suffered enough. Please, give it to me. Mooka Mook. 2 more duels, and then that's going to be it for the session. It's coming up to 7 o'clock, and that's usually when I try to wrap up. Come on. 2 more duels left of this. Give me something good. Funnily enough, I got them at a discount, sort of. I look at the prices online, like... Oh, okay, so you compare prices. That's a very savvy way of doing things. Ooh, 110 euros. I wonder what the conversion rate is on that. So I know the pound is... the dollar is slightly weaker than the pound. So that might be a similar sort of price, but I don't know. Oh, that's a Millennium Shield. That's gonna be a Millennium Shield, isn't it? Please don't let this... Ugh. Damn it! Give me Umi, give me Raigeki. You give me neither. You give me an entire hand of dragons and a swamp battle guard. Okay. For duels like this, where he just uses the Millennium Shield, I'm just gonna mill out the hand. Sick of dealing with these Poxy shields. Okay, we take out those Garuzes anyway. There's the Sogen. Just rub it in my face, why don't you? Okay, Bright Castle. That doesn't help much. That doesn't help me much. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not too bad then. Awesome. Sounds like you got a good deal there. Definitely a bargain compared to buy. Yeah, absolutely. If you can get them on the high street, it's usually better. Oh. Come on, deck. Heart of the cards! Okay, Umi. That's good. I'll take that. Still need all the appropriate paint and brushes though, and glue. Those snap together models, these are not... yeah, I know. I used to dabble in Warhammers. Like, mostly like buying the models. I never actually played the game, but I bought models to paint because I thought that'd be fun. It was not as fun as I thought it would be. And I used super glue for that, so yeah. Ended up sticking my fingers together quite often, and it was very painful. Alright. So that was a rather tedious duel. Hopefully the last one won't be like that. Beaver Warrior. I didn't know Yugi had a beaver! Alright. So like, Tamiya super thin cement, so that might work there for models and regular... Yeah. I've Gorilla Glue, but like hell I'm going to use... Yeah. Okay, this looks fine. Not ideal. As long as he just plays a Millennium Shield without the Sogen field card, I should be fine. Okay, play Sogen. Only hope I can play a Umi next turn. No. I do have a Dark Magician though. Could challenge you to a duel or Master Duel, but I haven't been able to play for a bit. Laptop is indisposed. I'm currently using my Steam Deck. Oh, does Steam Deck not support Master Duel then? Or is it just... I don't know. Oh, okay. Alright, Empress Judge. I can deal with that. Just... oh, haven't downloaded it. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Warrior Tradition. This should be enough for the win. I don't know what I'm going to get here. Does it even matter? 100th win against the Meadow Mage. What does he drop? Opening my eyes in 3, 2, 1. Weather control. Oh god, my... breaking the 4-4. No, I've only done half this model. But still. Weather control as the final card I drew. Final card I pulled. 100 duels. And I still don't get no Meet Your Black Dragon from Meadow Mage. At this point, I have a better chance against Jono. But yeah, I'll probably be doing some more off-screen grinding. Hopefully I can get some better cards. We did manage to pull the Mega Morph during this session. So, you know, I really don't need to show you any more of the tech duels, since we now gotten that card. So I'll probably be doing most of that off-screen at this point. I will still try and do the Meadow Mage on-screen, on the off chance that I do eventually get a Meet Your Black Dragon from him. But yeah, most of the grinding for like spells and traps, I'm probably going to do in my own time. Just so I'm not boring you to death with those. Because that was rather tedious when I was doing it. And, you know, very, very confusing for me because it's a lot to keep track of all at once. But I'm glad I got to show that off anyways. Yeah, getting a tech rank in this game is a massive pain in the arse. It requires you to do a load of steps, a load of different things throughout the duel before you can get anything decent from it. But yeah, this is probably going to be where I wrap things up. I normally try to finish... God, my model! Stop breaking the 4-4! I know I only did half of it, but you don't need to show it off to everyone. Right. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. This is normally my ending sort of time, so I'm gonna hop off here. Look, Ma, no legs! True. I'll hop off here. Like I say, I'll probably grind some more off-screen. Probably gonna try and get up to the point where I can buy another equip card from the password screen. But yeah, hopefully next time around we'll be in a better position to take out the final gauntlet. We got halfway through this time. I'll say that, we got halfway through. It's just we need something now to deal with Blue Eyes Ultimate. And right now, nothing I have is good enough. So the grind continues. Next session, I think, should be some Wrestling Empire, maybe tomorrow night. We'll see how things go, how my afternoon goes. Yeah. And then after that will be some more card shop sim. Just freeing up the shop, getting some more things in. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. I do need to sort out some stuff for that, for the SmackDown things that I had set up. I still need to make title belts for that. Hopefully I can get that done sometime this week. If not this week, then next week. Yeah. Got a lot of stuff to work on. Yeah, hopefully the month of April will go well. But now I should probably be off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I will see you next time, hopefully. Take care, folks. Have a good rest of your evening.